Mister? How do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
We are back. 11:03, 3 minutes after the hour. Hour number 2 on Snowman in the Morning, presented in part by Wanna Parlay, the world's richest parlay. And Dog got in my ear and reminded me of something very, very important. And that is this. It's the top of the hour, which means we owe y'all some IDs. This is Snowman in the Morning.
This is WBWS-DB, Chicago. This is WJKS, Indianapolis, Chicago, and the world. This is WSMM-DB, Indianapolis, Louisville, Cincinnati.
It's the Worldwide Sports Radio Network.
You're listening to WQVZ, 1700 AM Mission Radio.
Well, me and the Lord, we got an understanding. We're on a mission from God.
He's the armchair quarterback.
Woo! Flying right along, doing this old school and loving every single minute of it. And you have a button to push because now it is time.
That I do. It is that time, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Snowman SeatGeek Scoreboard Q Queen Update Incoming Couches, brought to you by SeatGeek. Whether you want to watch your MLB team make it to the pennant chase, you got the NFL season that is 2 weeks in. College football has already gotten itself 3 weeks going. Or you want to save up for the chance to go to the NHL or NBA. If you're a Lakers fan, please bring your preparation H.
Please do.
Please use code Snowman at SeatGeek for $20 off your first purchase. Only with the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan.
All right, time
And I
for
came up
yours.
with that one clean off the top of my head.
Yes, absolutely. We'll start in the NFL. Yesterday's games go this way. It was Baltimore over Cleveland, 41-17. Cincinnati gets a late touchdown from Jake Browning. They beat Jacksonville 31-27. Brandon Aubrey tied it at the gun and won it at the gun for the Dallas Cowboys, 40-37 the final. We talked about this game earlier in the show. Detroit pummels the Bears 52-21. Shane's Patriots beat the Miami Dolphins in Miami for the first time since 2019. That final 33-27. And love to my beloved 49ers, as beat up as they are, for beating New Orleans 26-21. Mac Jones threw for 274 in the win. The Buffalo Bills. I'm sorry, Ryan McCarthy. I warned you about your Jets. You didn't listen. Bills beat the Jets by a final of 30-10. It was Seattle over Pittsburgh 31-17. The Rams are 2-0. They beat Tennessee 33-19. Carolina gets an onside kick, but fumbles it. Can't do anything with it. They get stopped on fourth down. The Cardinals are 2-0. They beat the Panthers 27-22. Spencer Schrader with a 45-yard field goal on untimed down thanks to a leverage penalty against Denver. They beat the Broncos and are 2-0 for the first time in a while. That final 29-26. Philadelphia survives Kansas City 20-17. What the hell is going on in Kansas City? And in the Sunday night game, it was Atlanta over Minnesota. That final 22-6. Doubleheader tonight in the NFL. Tampa Bay visits Houston. That's at 7. And then 3 hours after that, we go to Vegas as the Chargers will take on the Los Angeles Raiders. The San Diego Chargers and the Los Angeles Raiders. Yes, I'm saying it incorrectly, but I'm old and I'm old school, and I can't help it. To the diamond we go. It was the Pirates over the Nationals 4-3. Royals crowned the Phillies 10-3. Braves beat up the Astros 8-3. Astros are trailing in the American League West for the first time in a while. Meanwhile, the Blue Jays are approaching 90 wins. They're sitting at 87 right now. They beat the Orioles by a final of 11-2. Pete Alonso with a 3-run walk-off homer, our call of the day. We'll have that for you in just a moment. As the Mets beat the Rangers 5-2. Indians over the White Sox 3-2. Tigers shut out the Marlins to pick up their 85th win of the year. That final 2-0. Diamondbacks trying to keep pace. They beat the Twins by a final of 6-4. Cardinals over the Brewers 3-2. It was the Cubs picking up a win. Their 85th of the year. They beat the Rays 4-3. Reds the Athletics, the Oakland Athletics over the Cincinnati Reds. That final 7-4. Giants fall to a game above 500. They fall to the Dodgers 10-2. Padres beat the Rockies 9-6. The Mariners, who are in first place by a game over the Astros in the American League West, with two key series coming up. They beat the Angels 11-2 and sweep the series. And it was the Red Sox over the New York Yankees. That final was 6-4. You ready to talk some pitching matchups, dog?
Now, before we get into the pitching matchups, there's one other set of scores we need to get to.
And
In the W, the Lynx over the Valkyries, 101-72. The Dream beat the Fever 80-68. Liberty over the Mercury 76-69, and the Aces over the Storm 102-77. Now dealing with the standings as we were talking, it is currently a runaway with Detroit leading Cleveland by 6.5 in the Central. The East, Toronto has a 4-game lead over the Yankees, 5.5 over Boston. Seattle has taken the lead over Houston by a game, which means the wild card for the American League is shaping up to be the Yankees, Boston, and Houston, with Texas 2 games behind with 2 weeks left in the season. Meanwhile, out in the National League, the East, it's a runaway for Philadelphia. Good luck catching them. In the West, the Dodgers have a 2.5-game lead over San Diego, and Milwaukee has a 5.5-game lead over the Cubs, which now means that the National League wild card is shaping up to be the Cubs, San Diego, and the Mets, with San Fran a game back, Arizona 2 back, Cincinnati 2.5 back with 2 weeks left of action.
Who would have thought that the Giants, one of my favorite teams, the San Francisco Giants, would be 1 game back of the wild card? That'll be a race coming
now,
down
before
to
we
the
get
wire.
into the scores, ladies and gentlemen, as requested, because apparently Sick Diggy was asking, we have somebody joining us from a job interview after a job interview.
Hi. I just got home. I'm sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. Did you kick a lot of, as we asked you to during the interview?
Yes, I did.
Good. That's all I
Now,
wanted to
let's get to the end of this scoreboard update, and here we go. From a Roberto, because it's Roberto Clemente Day, ladies and gentlemen, here
Cubs
in the
and
MLB.
Yep. Cubs and Pirates at 6:40 from Roberto Clemente Park in Pittsburgh.
It's the 9-6 Jameson Italian versus the 4-2 Braxton Ashcroft.
To the nation's capital, Braves and Nationals playing out the string at 6:45.
5-13 Spencer Strider for Atlanta to be countered by the 8-15 Mitchell Parker.
Down to Tampa we go. Blue Jays and Rays. Blue Jays trying to wrap up the division within the next couple of weeks. They start at 7:35.
Making his season debut, it's going to be Trey Savage. Tampa has yet to announce their starter.
And the Orioles and White Sox start at 7:40.
0-1 Kyle Bradish. Yep, the White Sox yet to announce.
To Target Field at 7:40. Yankees and Twins. Yankees trying to hold on to hope to make the playoffs, and they face a Minnesota Twins team that's been downtrodden, but they need to come out swinging.
The 16-8 Carlos Rodon versus the 6-4 Simon Woods Richardson.
7:45, we go to St. Louis. My first favorite team, the St. Louis Cardinals, take on the Cincinnati Reds.
From the Busch Can, it's the 9-8 Zach Lytle versus the 7-12 Matthew Libator.
To Dakin Park at 8:10, big fat series in the American League West. The Battle of Texas, Rangers and Astros in Houston.
The 9-8 Jack Leiter versus the 4-1 Jason Alexander.
Big game for the Giants as we go to Phoenix, Arizona and Chase Field. Giants and D-backs at 9:40. A lot hanging on the line for the San Francisco Giants.
If they want to have a chance against the Dodgers and trying to move up over the Padres, it's the 2-4 Kai Wei Tang versus the 11-14. He's had an off year. Zach Gallen.
And the last game of the night at 10:10 will take place at Chavez Ravine. It's the Philadelphia Phillies at 89-61 taking on the world champion Los Angeles Dodgers.
It's the 12-6 Ranger Suarez versus the 6-3 Emmett Sheehan.
Those are your scores. Those are your updates. That's the stats, facts, and figures of everything that's going on. And it's presented by SeatGeek. That is the SeatGeek Scoreboard Cutie Queen update brought to you by SeatGeek. Brought to you by SeatGeek. If you want to see your favorite team, if you want to see Blackpink, if you want to see your favorite band, all you have to do is go to SeatGeek.com, use the code Snowman, and you will get $20 off of your first purchase. That's only with the power with the Jeopardy Queen and SeatGeek, where fans can fan.
And she told us that she was worried about hearing about that Jeopardy.
You
thing.
had to bring it up. You had to bring it up.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. The Queen is with us, 12 after the hour. And in case y'all missed it on YouTube, the Queen became Ken Jennings of Marvel Rivals Jeopardy.
Yeah.
If you did not catch it, it was over on Muffin Slayer's YouTube channel, and I was there as one of the contestants. It was myself, Broomhill Boy, Bastonator, and the previous reigning champion, Mochi.
And the Queen took them all down.
I was the one who finished with points in the end. I was the only person to get that final Jeopardy correct. Mochi bet all of her points and got it wrong. Oops. I had 2,400 points at that point. I bet 2,000 of them. I was the only person that got it right, and I finished with 4,400 points.
This is for you.
Let's take 30 seconds.
When she told us that she was going to be a contestant on Marvel Rivals Jeopardy,
yep,
I told my little sister here, because I consider her family, I gave her one order and one order only. What was that order? What I tell my family when they're going into a job interview or whatever?
You said kick ass.
I said kick much ass.
Yep.
And she kicked much ass.
Yep.
She kicked more ass than V Shoujo ever got in his life.
Oh!
Oh my! You
know.
Okay, I have a question for you, Phil Snowman. I do have a question, though.
Yes, dear.
Did you show the clip from yesterday?
Not yet.
Oh, but we were going
to were you waiting for me to be here?
We opened with it.
Oh, I wanted to be here for it.
We didn't show the clip. We referenced it.
We referenced it. We opened with it verbally.
Perhaps we should finish by showing the full clip.
We have time. We will.
It's 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes.
There is one problem. No, the FCC may not like it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
All of our radio partners. If you want to see matter of fact, let me do this. If you want to see the clip that we're referring to and what we referenced this morning, go to Patreon, patreon.com/SIT morning. That's where you'll see it, and that's where we'll talk about it.
All I'm gonna say is hey Snowman.
Yes.
Your word is hemorrhoid.
Hemorrhoid. LEBRON.
Hemorrhoid. And for a pizzle, hemorrhoid. TUA. Hemorrhoid. Wait. Why are we doing that? For the New York Giants, hemorrhoid. RUSSELL. Hemorrhoid.
Russell Wilson.
I
Mr.
have one.
Unlimited.
Okay, I have one.
Yes.
Hemorrhoid. VSHOJO. Hemorrhoid.
Man, the queen here, my little sister. Oh God, I can't believe I'm gonna say this.
I got nothing.
He got listen, Jen kicked more than Gun Run ever got in his life and ever will get.
I got nothing here.
I kicked more butt. I kicked more butt than Moten Do, one of the founding members of V Shoujo. I kicked more butt than that dude tried to get from talking bad about Silvervale.
Okay. Then I'll finish this segment off by saying Jen kicked more than Niji Sanji ever did, will, or get. What you just heard is how she was laughing when the dog came up with his spelling of hemorrhoid last night. If you can make her laugh to that point,
if you can make somebody laugh to the point where everything shuts down, that's it. That's
this
game
dude
over.
shut down my stream last night with that joke. It was just Snowman couldn't even finish his spelling bee competition.
Everybody fell out.
Me included.
When I cracked that joke.
We'll tell you more about that joke and a few others we cracked. Again, a welcome to WQVZ in Alabama and WHDR in the Carolinas. This is Snowman in the Morning. We got more jokes for you to tell you about from Twitch in a deuce.
This is Snowman in the Morning. Mister? How do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
Welcome back to this Manic Monday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Glad to have you all with us. A portion presented by Invader Coffee, fuel for the fearless. So, old Snowman got roped into a thing last night.
Yep, and that thing ended up getting shut down in the best way
the greatest way possible. I got roped into a spelling bee.
Not just any spelling bee. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduced him to the HoloLive EN spelling bee.
She did.
The one that was hosted, I believe, last year by Amelia Watson and Gargura. We love you both, and we hope you are doing well in your next journeys away from HoloLive.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And
I decided, wouldn't it be funny if we had Snowman spell the words along with the Holo Girls?
Mm-hmm.
We managed to get to the fourth round, the even harder round.
The even harder, yes.
And
this
is where things went wrong. It got to Maury Calliope's turn.
This is where all hell broke loose.
It got to Maury Calliope's turn, and all you just hear from the 5-minute clip, it starts with, "I'm ready. I'm going to prove my worth here and now by not asking for the definition or the word in a sentence, unless the word requires the definition, in which case give it to me." And I was just sat there smiling because I knew what was coming at that point.
Mm-hmm.
I knew the word that was coming at that point.
Yeah,
exactly.
And I thought he was gonna have a bit of a tough time with it. But I did not expect what Dawn was going to do.
No.
So then it comes to it, and I believe it was Gura who said it, but she goes, "Your word is hemorrhoid." So I paused the video, ready for Dawn to make a decision for Snowman. Was he going to spell it himself, or was he going to use his lifeline? And then
I had two
the next thing I hear.
And granted, they granted me 2 lifelines at this point. They granted me 2 lifelines.
And then the next thing I hear, Dawn. You know you want to say it. You know you want to say it.
Hemorrhoid. Lebron. Hemorrhoid.
We all just lost it.
And
shut down.
The stream was shut down after that. The stream was absolutely shut down.
Everybody fell out.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally, no one could do anything for a good 5 minutes after that.
And after the stream shut down, I was in the floor for 10 minutes.
Mind you, after the stream goes off air, I coupled that with, by the way, anyone going to a Lakers game, don't forget your preparation H.
Yes. Yes.
And that was like, that's it. There's no chance.
You know what the bad part is? During the spelling bee, I caught the end of the Colts game, called that, Still was in the spelling bee, and I was doing great. And I think I only missed a total of 4 words.
4 or
I
5, something
think
like
I think so. Yeah.
I only missed a total of 4 words. One of them came with a life. One of them was a lifeline. When the word was announced, hemorrhoid, the first thing I hear is Napoleon going, "Oh hell no," which had me cracking up at first. And then Don makes the joke that he makes. He goes, "Hemorrhoid, Lebron, hemorrhoid." Shut it down. Shut it down.
Everyone collapses. Like I said earlier, I thought the joke was going to go well. I just didn't know it was going to go that well.
Oh, you should hear how Snowman spelled kumquat. Like the fruit.
Yeah, I misspelled kumquat.
He spelled it with a K instead of a Q.
Instead of a Q. I know, but I couldn't believe it. I haven't had a kumquat in a long time. Napoleon, and we thought O'Cochran killing the show was hilarious.
And then you got Squiggle putting me underneath there saying, "Looks like I activated MLG mode."
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
Sick
Anyway.
Diggy, just a moment. Sick Diggy, I hope that you get well and stay well, my man. We appreciate you tuning in. We appreciate you being with us.
Of course.
But yeah, that happened. So what's more iconic, Don's spelling round or that one kid that had to spell
Iridocolitis.
whatever the hell that word is? Oh, Jesus. We need a break.
Before we do, there is actually something I want to announce.
Go
It happened
for it.
during the previous break,
Okay.
but the final votings for the VTuber Starlight Awards are now open. So now you can finally go ahead and nominate me, Genevieve Yoso, for Best Lore in Small VTubing.
Pardon me.
So yeah, it opened today. The voting ends on the 15th of October, and the award show will be on the 15th of November.
In the immortal words of the late great Jack Buck, pardon me while I stand up and applaud. When we come back, we'll take a look at the Monday night doubleheader, and there's a big fat college football game in my neck of the woods. Can you believe it? Snowman in the morning, back in the deuce.
This is Snowman in the morning.
Cause we take this job so serious.
You fool!
Delete! 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 Delete!
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the morning.
I wish I had an answer for what in the all types of blue hell that was.
Same
By the way,
here.
if you want to see the clip that we reference, go to patreon.com/SIT morning or patreon.com/@Snowman Multimedia. Please join them both because we're trying to build this thing. We got a lot of behind the scenes stuff coming your way.
Now,
32 after the hour, thanks to all of our stations that have partnered with us this morning. Don,
before we get into your juicy game, there are 2 loose pieces of information we do need to discuss. We missed last week the retirement of the Riz himself, Anthony Rizzo. The 10-year Cub, 3-year Yankee, 2016 World Series champion retired. Seemed like it was an easy decision after the birth of his first child, and unfortunately, nobody picking his bat up off of the streets.
Nope.
So Anthony Rizzo retired a Cub over the last week. And Joe Burrow is likely going to be out 1 to 2 months due to turf toe on the left foot, which means Cincinnati, your season is not just over, trashed, and everything else, but
you're screwed. Yeah, you're totally screwed.
That too.
Again, good old SMG4.
Yeah. Cincinnati, you're screwed.
Now, what
just
is this juicy little battle you've got in your neck of the hood?
Well, Chris Dietz has said it on this show all the time. And he also said it on the pregame pulse.
Okay.
There is no love for the Indiana Hoosiers.
No, there isn't.
And
really
this
isn't.
year, there's no love for the Fighting Illini.
Nope.
If you and Deets would do me a favor and look up where that network's Game Day crew is going, I will tell you where it should be. It should be in Bloomington, Indiana. Because not only is this a Big Ten matchup, not only is this let's see where both of these teams are, and they're really messing with Indiana because they got them ranked 19th. Really?
They're in Miami this weekend, dude.
What?
As the Hurricanes have their game against
Florida. Oh.
Yeah,
Florida.
I can see why they'd want to take that one.
But it should be in Bloomington, Indiana.
I think that's where Fox is going to be.
Oh, somebody needs to have.
I'm pretty sure Fox is going to be there.
Listen, in a year's time, we'll be bigger than both Game Day crews. I said it.
Yeah, we said it. We said it. What are you going to do about it? Get off my lawn, kid.
Exactly.
I'm just kidding.
Anybody that thinks otherwise?
Now that's some bulls.
There. I said it. In a year's time, we are going to be bigger than College Game Day and Big Noon Saturday. We're going to blow them both away. It may take longer than a year, granted, but the pregame pulse is going to be all over the place.
Yep.
NBC will have Illinois and Indiana, and so will we. That's the game we're going to have. Illinois, Indiana, 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central. All of our coverage will start with the pregame pulse at 4, because Dietz and I will be looking at the afternoon games leading up to Illinois and Indiana. That's the juiciest matchup of the week. I mean, I love your playmaker, and I know y'all have to survive Miami, which you're not. But that's one of the let me say this. That's one of the juiciest matchups of the week.
I got another one I'm looking at that's at 3:30.
What you got?
22 Auburn, 11 Oklahoma.
In Norman.
But
another one.
Okay.
Arizona State and Baylor.
How about this? How about this one at 3:30? 21 Michigan on the road to Nebraska.
I shouldn't make my picks on today, and I know Dr. Dunbar, who is a very dear friend, is not going to like me for this, but sound the alarm.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. It ain't an alarm. It's this.
Here's another one.
Okay.
7 p.m. on that 4-letter network, Columbia, Missouri. South Carolina and 23rd ranked Mizzou.
I'm not looking at that game for one reason. Missouri's already favored by 13.5.
I know. That's why I'm going to say South Carolina, you're going to get your kicked.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
But the juiciest, I don't care what anybody says, the juiciest matchup of the week is in Bloomington, Indiana. Because they're showing Illinois no respect, even though they're ranked 9th. And they're definitely showing Indiana no respect. They're ranked 19th. Plus, Indiana got to the playoff last year.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the media has been giving absolutely no respect to teams that deserve the respect.
Yeah.
We talked about it with the 25. We talked about it with the 25. What the hell is Notre Dame doing 24th at 0-2?
Notre Dame should be nowhere near the top 5.
Notre Dame should be out of the 25 looking up like, what are we doing here?
Mm-hmm.
They've taken 2 L's that either shouldn't have been taken or they got blown out.
And by name recognition only.
That's the only reason, because of the fact,
top 25.
Not just that, but they went to the national title last year.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason they're hanging on to it, is that the gray wigs, wherever the NCAA offices are hoping that they can rebound. It ain't gonna happen.
Well, after this game with Illinois, Indiana's got two big ones coming up on the road. They go to Iowa, and dear Lord in heaven, they go to Oregon. Go.
And Iowa has themselves an interesting game coming up on Friday because they're on the road to Rutgers.
In Schoolwestons.
And Vegas ain't giving them much of a shot. They're only favored by 2.5 currently.
I'm telling Deets right now to pick a Friday night game that we can cover because given the fact that I won't be able to do the Indiana Fever game this Tuesday because I'll be at work.
You want to get something in, and Friday sounds like it's going to be one.
I want to get my chops going.
Honestly, if it was me, dude, I'd be taking Iowa Rutgers because Tulsa, Oklahoma State's favored in a runaway.
Mm-hmm. What's the line on Iowa and Rutgers?
2.5 over under 45.5. Iowa in the 2.5.
That could be an alarm game.
That wouldn't surprise me.
That could be an alarm game. So I just asked each to pick a Friday night game that I'm going to strap the headset on for. I'm definitely putting the headset on for Illinois and Indiana.
Looking in the chat real quick, and Jen, this one is for you. Vic wants to know where to go to nominate you.
Yes. You guys don't mind if I quickly put a link in the chat, right?
You're good. Do what you got to do.
Go for it.
Okay,
I brought it up, so put it in.
If you weren't going to put it in the chat, I was going to.
Give me one moment. Give me a moment, man.
Jen put the
link to nominate.
Okay, so it's actually you actually get it on a tweet.
Okay,
yeah, that's fine.
It's this tweet here. The link to the forums is in reply to that. And they've also made a quote in the reply on if you need a reminder of the nominees. But I think the only one that you guys will care for is me in Best Lore. Please consider voting me. I have done a lot of work on my lore. Don here is also part of my lore. He can vouch for how cool it is.
And we're still writing stories as we speak.
We're still ever growing the lore. And did I tell you guys we're turning it into a VTuber group?
There you go.
There he is. There it is.
I give Jen's lore 5 couches out of 5.
Hey,
couch.
Hey, I repeat the sentiment. I actually repeat the sentiment and I vouch for you. There. Iowa Rutgers. I think it's going to be Iowa Rutgers where we look.
Yeah, I would be picking that one because I don't think that
8 p.m.
Tulsa is going to have a shot with Oklahoma State. So yeah, you'd be looking at an 8 o'clock Fox game.
Yeah, 8 o'clock on Fox on Friday.
Yeah.
So we're going to make it official by 3 p.m. on the website and on the YouTube channel. Iowa and Rutgers. Of course,
I'm game with that.
Pro Iowa program in Des Moines. Yeah, he is. Because of a very special tradition that they have when everybody looks at the hospital that's built into Kinnick Stadium.
Yep.
And I've been into Kinnick Stadium. I've been in Kinnick Stadium. I've walked on that hollow ground. Matter of fact, when I was covering TIU, we went to in back-to-back years, we went to both Kinnick Stadium for a walkthrough, 4-hour game. And you ready? The department store called Jack Trice Stadium in Ames.
Right.
So been to them both.
Oh, there you go.
Been to them both. I've been to both Jack Trice Stadium as well as Kinnick Stadium. Yeah, Iowa. I think Iowa and Rutgers will be our game because Tulsa and Oklahoma State looks like a blowout.
Yeah.
So
and
we're going to Rutgers.
Jen, your tweet didn't load up on the main chat. I'm looking right now.
Don, Jen, why don't you send it to Don? Don will send it to us, and then we'll send it out on my YouTube.
Send me the link to the tweet, and I'll post it. I got you covered.
Got it.
Now, here's a game and a time that I'm
Okay.
looking at that bothers me.
Okay, try me.
Texas Tech and Utah.
Ooh, that's the noon game.
Why are they playing at noon? Exactly.
Oh, I see now. It didn't show my chat with the link because I'm not like a mod or anything, so it must have deleted it.
Yeah, it must have. I got you covered.
Yeah,
Just
it
send
shows
it
on my end.
Yeah, just send it my way. I got you covered. Don't worry about it.
I already damned you it.
I'll have it covered.
10-4. I'm
why
on you.
is Texas Tech and Utah playing at noon?
The absolute blue, you know what? If I could tell.
Then you got Maryland, Wisconsin. Wisconsin favored by 8.5. Syracuse, Why Syracuse, Clemson at noon, and Clemson is favored by 17.5.
Thank you.
They're favored by the Clemson's favored by 17.5. Watch what happens. This is for Tiger Stripes Media. Watch what happens. Syracuse
weird is
could
gonna
go to
happen.
Clemson and sock them in the mouth.
Something really weird will happen that game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you right now.
SMU and Oh, hello.
What you got?
SMU and TCU.
That's going to be a dogfight.
TCU favored by 6.5 from Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, Texas.
You do realize that I'm going to be keeping an eye on this right up till about Wednesday when I finally decide what 12 games we're picking, right?
Then you got the Civil War at 3:00. Oregon State and Oregon.
Oh, and Oregon is favored in a mile of a blowout.
Yeah, I see it. I
mean, that's a show.
Hey, Damian Hernandez is here. Caleb, you're dead to me. I swear to God, if you lose this game to the Cow Turds, you ain't coming back to Chicago. You'll be the backup for Dak. Oh, jeez.
I don't even think Dallas wants them.
You know a game that could be very interesting, even though the line says otherwise?
Try me.
Purdue and Notre Dame.
Ooh.
So after two major L's.
3:30 game.
Yep. So after two major, and it's on NBC, of course, with their broadcast deal.
Yep.
So after two major games, were they? Give me this button. So after two major games where Notre Dame took a big fat. They get a walk-on in Purdue.
Yeah.
Really?
And Notre Dame's favored by 28-5.
I hate to say it, but watch what may happen.
Yeah, this could be one of those monkey games where it's like, wait, what?
Mm-hmm. Purdue could pull an Army or Navy, I beg your pardon. But Dietz is right. Oregon and Oregon State's back on the schedule.
It don't matter the spread as long as it's on.
With the CFP screwing up things, I'm glad to see some rivalries back on the schedule.
Hey,
and yes, I know I said something that a lot of people won't like because a lot of people actually like the CFP, and I don't know why.
People keep calling it a civil war no matter what the schools want to call it. I mean, just like what we did with Notre Dame and Miami, it's always going to be Catholics versus convicts to us, no matter what.
Yep. That's it. That's what they called it in 1988, and that's what they are. That's what we're going to continue to call it. Somebody hasn't been paying attention to the Playmakers blog. Darnell, unfortunately, no, I have not because I haven't had time. I'm pulling it up right now. Victor Locke says, Damian, don't you curse my team like that. We do need quarterback frozen mild sauce. Oh, jeez.
That's a new.
I would go into the kitchen, but we're almost out of here, so screw it.
Don't.
Quarterback frozen mild sauce goes well with deep fried, chicken fried, air fried, mustard. But under no circumstances should you pair it with 38-day-old mayo.
Or 32-year-old brisket.
Thank you. Thank you. Jeez Louise.
What are we doing?
It will always be the Civil War, no matter how many times they try to cancel it. Absolutely
also,
right.
I have been told Saturday,
Yes.
if I do want to order takeaway,
Yes.
I can, but only if I want to order certain things.
Oh, because that's right. This week kicks off in about what?
3 days.
3 days. This one is going to be going for 222 hours straight.
And yes, some episodes of Snowman in the Morning will be featuring during this 222-hour stream.
Spotlight game of the week is in Bloomington, the corner to the Playmaker. Good on you, Playmaker. Kenneth Clark is with us. He says, how about the games tonight? NFL and Joe Burrow is out for 3 months. I think Joe Burrow's done for the season.
Yeah, they'll probably shut him down.
I think Joe Burrow's done for the season. Quick look at tonight's games. Tampa Bay and Houston. Baker gets 450 yards.
I believe I was like on the fence on that one, according to Don. But he said if Houston wins, I become the queen of picks.
Again, you'll end up getting a game lead on everybody. I'm already down one game, so
I already got the graph. I already got the graphic.
There you go.
Oh nah, you did not make a graphic for me.
Oh yeah, I also made an intro for you.
Nah.
You'll see that tomorrow, and I might do the same for Napoleon.
Oh, you have to make one for Napoleon.
I have to make one for Napoleon. I'm gonna be on campus tomorrow. Matter of fact, Tuesdays, since I work Tuesday nights, we decided to make it simple. I'll travel with my wife as she goes to work, and then we'll get lunch, get a nap somewhere, and then I go to work. So Tuesdays on campus. If anybody wants to sponsor that, let me know with an email to snowmaninthemorning@gmail.com. That's snowmaninthemorning@gmail.com.
You might also need to have the music loaded up for the truck as well. Get that CD player bumping.
Done. Apple Cup is back on the schedule. Washington and Washington State.
Now, dealing with the other game tonight, the Raiders and the Chargers. I mean,
Nate says this is a game Houston needs, and San Diego will wax the Raiders. I do not doubt that at all. And it could come to Houston snatching this game from Tampa Bay.
Houston, I got a feeling this game will end up being decided fourth quarter. And Houston's going to need to have the last possession to do it. Tampa is going to give them fits, but give me, like I said in the picks, give me Houston.
It could come down to a walk-off.
There have been a lot of those this week.
A few walk-offs this weekend.
Yeah.
Okay.
When it comes to the Chargers Raiders, I'm not sweating that game because the Chargers look good against Kansas City. Their good is better than Vegas is better. I don't trust Geno Smith at all.
Now who in the Vita Blue hell would trust Geno Smith?
After what he did to New England, there was a lot of people that did. But let's be real. New England
Not me.
Down.
I haven't trusted Geno Smith since West Virginia.
Let's be real. New England ended up unfortunately playing down, and we played too far down. Because look at what we did against Miami.
Ain't no way I'm trusting Geno Smith.
I'm just saying.
Ain't no way.
Yeah.
The Raiders should be in Los Angeles anyway. That's a rant I'll have for tomorrow.
They ought to be. They should at least be in Oakland, back in the Coliseum.
And per Victor's comment, hey Victor, take this.
San Diego Superchargers, San Diego Chargers, San Diego Superchargers, San Diego.
There
Is
we
this the
go.
one that we all bet on while Napoleon went with the Raiders?
Yes.
Again, I reiterate what I said before. It's really, at the end, basically a skill issue.
Yep. It is. It really is.
That's it. And thanks for the sound. I appreciate it.
I had to do the Kiara impression.
Good.
And then here's one of Henya. Skilisidayo.
Do it again.
Skilisidayo. Yes.
Why am I? Yes.
I was about to say, you do realize that you're loading up the gun for this one to use for ideas, right?
She's loading up the. Forget the gun. She's loading up the cannon.
You
Oh,
want
look
me
at
to you want me to find that Henya sound, don't
No,
you?
no. This is perfect.
What?
This what the impressions you did were perfect.
What?
Yeah. I should have warned you a little bit. Yeah.
What?
This happens a lot.
Damian Hernandez, Mac Jones reviving his career, DJ reviving his career. Has hell really froze over? In your case, yes. Because Daniel Jones threw for 300. Mac Jones nearly threw for 300. And oh, by the way, both teams are 2-0. The Bears, not so much. We're getting out of here. Have a great day. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move. And always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, they're simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger. We are, and we hope y'all are too. And to the playmaker, at least for now, yes, he is. We're out of here. See you tomorrow. All of our networks, including Zebo TV and Mosaic TV for television, as well as all of our network, all of our radio stations. We love you. We thank you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Just remember hemorrhoid, Lebron. Hemorrhoid. See ya.
You little